statement of gas price decrease. Gas price decreased by 10 cents. However, what they didn't tell you was that there was also an increase. Delivery fee increased by 12 cents per gallon. What? Let that sink in. Per gallon. For example, before, 2,000 gallons would have cost $28, but now it costs $250. Huh. There goes your business growth. Kind of defeats the purpose, right? What do you think? Power comes back to Saipan. A couple of days ago, the Commonwealth Utilities Corporation has managed to energize 61%, about 8,316 customers of the 13,555 customers. Gary Camacho, Executive Director of the CUC, says power could be fully restored by mid-end February. Lack of resources and materials remains a challenge that delays restoration. Most residents on Tinian may have power by mid-January. Power poles, wires, and framing are being installed and connected. We pray for the people of the CNMI and wish for them a speedy recovery. After all that, there are many things to be thankful for. May our CNMI brothers and sisters have a safe holiday season. If you have ever lived in Hawaii or still live there, discrimination against Micronesians is an issue. The stereotypes and hate is more often than not, based on misconceptions, bias, and not being informed. According to a study conducted by the University of Hawaii and College of Micronesia, Chuukese, just like any immigrant, struggle, but the study found that Chuukese face a certain degree of discrimination when dealing with the health system. Lack of communication, whether through language barriers or on purpose, have led to things that shouldn't happen. For example, getting surgeries they don't need, babies getting circumcised, a family fleeing abuse being turned away because there was no interpreter. A number of administration changes in Hawaii's leadership have handicapped access to healthcare. But access to healthcare is something that is being pushed. What do you think? The compact calls for access to certain privileges. Our waters, our islands, our people. What's next? Raise our voices. Our voices matter. A U.S. federal court said the federal government failed to show that the Guam Land Trust Act is based on race. In 2017, the U.S. government sued the government of Guam, stating that the act is based on race and discriminates in violation to federal housing laws. The commission, if you didn't know, holds public land for the benefit of the native Chamorros. According to the act, a native Chamorro is anyone who became a U.S. citizen because of the Organic Act. The judge presiding over the case doesn't dismiss the merit of the federal government claims. Rather, it has failed to show what it needs for the case to prevail. The case will be updated. Guam's Attorney General said this is a victory. What do you think? The U.S. military owns a nice chunk of land on Guam, and this act aims to preserve the native people. Congrats to the natives of Guam. Now here are the announcements. On December 17th, President Trump signed into law H.R. 3398, Real ID Act Modification for FSA Act. This will authorize states to issue permanent driver's license or ID cards to citizens of the FSM, RMI, and Palau. Big victory to us. And Pohnpei's New Year Eve Siai En Pokodihn freestyle marching band with drums competition. Register at Colonial Town Mayor's Office for further details. Off the streets and hashtag InBeat 2019. Now here's Norman with the weather.
This is Norman, and I'm giving you the weather for tomorrow. 28 degrees Celsius high during the day and 24 degrees Celsius low during the night, with thunderstorms and 100% chance of precipitation and 84% of humidity. Thanks for tuning in to the Micronesian News broadcast.
Tune in every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday for more updates.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Until next time,